Hi everyone. Okay, this is day 2 of our post-election presidential USA um, Oracle card message from the Akashic Records. And okay, it's 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's New York time in the U.S. And as of right now, there is no declared presidential winner for our election. Yesterday I did a video. This is just a really quick follow-up to that video. So we're going to pull a couple cards again today to just see what the energies are, because everything is really moving and shaking since we are leading up to this 11/11 portal where we are receiving the Venusian light codes of unconditional love. And we all know that the portal on the Taurus full moon opened up an upgrade for a revolutionary transformation of our self-esteem. So these two energy effects are really part of what's going on a more esoteric level with the results. Okay, so what we were guided yesterday to do is to start with an ascended master, and this deck is the Keepers of the Light deck by Kyle Gray. The illustrations are by Lily Moses, and this is a beautiful deck. So we're going to call in our leading guide, if you will, for today. Wow, and see who comes through. Okay. Okay, that was quick. Oh, wow. I always get really excited. Okay, Joan of Arc. Okay, love that. And it says, voice of truth. Stand strong. Focus on your purpose. Release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. Okay, here we are, people. So also, too, I love that what Joan of Arc said is, I am not afraid. I was born to do this. And so what I'm seeing right now is I'm actually seeing Joan protecting both of the presidential candidates, and actually she's showing me she's going back and she's actually protecting both Kamala Harris and Mike Pence also too. And so there is this group of 4, and so she is, it's almost like a like a Knights of the Round Table kind of scenario that she is giving me, where I'm seeing the 4 of them sitting at a round table. And I'm seeing Donald Trump sitting, if you will, across. It's almost like I'm seeing, if you took the 4 directions, north, south, east, west, in how I'm sitting, it's like if you tilt them. So what they're showing me is Donald Trump is actually holding the north position, and that Joe Biden's holding the south position, and then Kamala Harris has the west position, and then Mike Pence has the east position. And so they are all associated with those directions. The east representing the element of air for Mike Pence, the south representing fire for Joe Biden, and then we have Kamala Harris representing the west, that's the water element, and then Donald Trump is actually representing the north, which is really kind of fascinating, which is the earth element. So he's in a divine feminine element, even though yesterday we had cards coming through about the association of Joe Biden with the divine feminine. Okay, and so all of them are holding places right now on this planet as the 4 directions and the 4 elements of the earth plane are involved. Spirit, Joan as guide, holding the space of the source of all in this round table. It feels almost like a bargaining table, to tell you the truth. It feels like they're all kind of sorting through their soul contracts. And we're in this time where there are many timelines of possible outcomes, and it can be the very straightforward traditional one where we have Mike Pence and Donald Trump winning, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris winning, right? But I do feel that there is this interplay between all 4 of these players about, and I know other people have talked about this, other channels, Pete Buttigieg, I hope I said his name right, Um, he's kind of in the background. I'm seeing him. If they were on a stage sitting at this table, he is backstage looking in the first wing. He's pulling the curtain aside. So he's also, there are other people too who are in silhouette. I can't identify them at all. So just know that there are these other players. And what I'm feeling is this is not only about 2020, this is for the rest of the decade. We all have to remember right now that we are in this place. And I think this is a lot of what Joan is referring to, is we're in this place where it's called the curse of Tippecanoe, where presidents who are elected every 20 years, so for example, 1940, 1960, 1980, 2000, and now we're at 2020. There's always something very strange that happens, and it's always an odd kind of presidential year. So you can look those up, but the most common ones that we know is like, okay, 1960, John F. Kennedy was assassinated. And then in 1980, there's an assassination attempt on Ronald Reagan. And then in 2000, we had the Al Gore, George W. Bush hanging Chad, and who really is the president going to the Supreme Court kind of issue. So we have these strange events that happen in these years. And so part of what this round table that Joan of Arc is overseeing is actually about overseeing not only just the next 4 years or the next couple of years, but actually the decade. This is like a transition going into a new age. And so these players are just, in their higher selves. This is a soul reading. I'm not dealing with any of their personalities. This is a soul reading, okay? And so I just keep on seeing them all working together, and they all have their guides behind them right now. And we're at this moment, I'm feeling like this tipping. We're at this moment right now where, where we are going is one of those yet undetermined dimensions, timelines, experiential events. And so, because we know in the Akashic Records nothing is set in stone, nothing. Everything is a future possibility. The future possibilities that are stacking up right now are of great magnitude, and they're multiple ones, stack. And so there's a lot of sorting out that's going on between these four souls and the guide Joan of Arc, and then their own personal souls, and then of course the source of all. Okay, so this is part of the reason. Yesterday the message came through that we may not know who the winner is of the presidential race here in the United States until 11/11. Depending on how the energies are flowing, depending on how people receive the upgrades that are coming through and the light codes that are coming through, it's a real work in progress, if you will. Okay, so Joan of Arc, she's our guide for today. Okay, we're going to pull one card for Donald Trump, and this is from Keepers of the Light. I'm sorry, wrong one. We just saw Keepers of the Light. This is Work Your Light from Work Your Light Oracle from Rebecca Campbell, illustrated by Daniel Noel. My go-to, love it. I love all these decks. All of you people out there who have Oracle decks, it's like your children, right? Sometimes. Okay, so let's focus on Donald Trump. Okay. Wow. This is powerful again. If you're unfamiliar with this deck, it's divided up into categories, and here we go. This is the Mrama card, but I'm just going to quickly go through the categories. So it has its own suits. The first one is the confirmation cards, which are like yes/no cards. The second one is the inquiry cards that end with a question. The third are the action cards. The fourth are the activation cards, of which Mrama is one. And then you have the transmission cards. Now, I have been using this Oracle deck, I believe, since I would say 2017. So it's been, 3 years. And what I have always found is that when you get up into like 4 and 5, the activation cards and the transmission cards, they carry a much more potent energy. Yesterday, Donald Trump did receive a activation card, and it was the Great Gathering. Today is Mrama. So today is really about where are you being called to journey to. Mrama is a Celtic term which is about the sacred journey, and this is the sacred journey either internally and or traveling externally. Interesting too, because with that South Node in Sagittarius, none of us are really going on these big journeys. I was supposed to be in Egypt right now, okay? And none of us are going on these big journeys internationally. And this, for me, is indicating much more of Donald Trump going into his interior life. That's the phrase they're saying, into his interior life, and really recalling the wisdom that he has gained in so many other lifetimes, and bringing that forward. The other thing is, too, the sacred journey is about, for him, is, okay, is he done yet? Have I fulfilled my sacred contract? Do I still need to journey through the presidency? Because as, of course, any world leader is working internationally across this planet, and what also came through yesterday is this galactic connection too. And so that's coming through today. I'm not getting that much galactic energy specifically with this card. I think it's the Taj Mahal. It's so gorgeous, and I love that. To me, I'm reading that as the Taj Mahal. I've been there, and you would think it was a tourist trap, and I was shocked. The energy is the energy of love. It is just emanating through this entire site. And so Donald Trump is in this position of, how is I, as a world leader, bring this great Venusian light code transmission of unconditional love to the planet? Is that in my best and highest good to take under my belt, to really forge a path into as the President of the United States? Or can I do that as a private citizen better? And so there is this opening of this energy of love that he that is part of his mission, if you so choose. And I'm talking at a soul level here, and none of us may agree. Some of us may agree with this. Some of us may say, how can you do this? At what he's done this, that, and the other thing, right? So, but please, this is a soul level, okay? So this is what's coming through around him. Okay, we're going to pull one quick card. Oh, you know what? I am going to pull a second card real quick for this. And this deck, the Energy Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor. Okay. Please, what is our clarifying card here? What is our clarifying card? We're just gonna, oh! Okay, good, because I just said to Spirit, okay, I don't want to make this very long. So, okay, here we go, strategy. This is part of the strategy. Which journey? He's at a crossroads in his, in the direction of his soul. Which journey does he take? 4 more years, maybe, as President of the United States. 4 more years as a private citizen of the United States. This is this round table. This is the round table that he is that he's sitting at, and they're all in negotiation, if you will. Okay. Now we're focusing on Joe Biden, bringing forth whoa. Okay, Joe Biden got 2 cards. They flew out. I don't know if you saw that. I hope you did. Okay. Okay. First card, the crumbling. This is an action card. It's a lower vibration than the activation cards, in my opinion. This is the way the cards have always appeared to me. Okay, what are you clinging on to? Actually, this might be an inquiry card because it's a question. What are you clinging on to? Okay, this, but then, and also too, but he has paired with it the soul family card. And so this is a beautiful card. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Boy, this is really, I mean, the amount, I'm feeling a lot of indecision right now. There are a couple different ways you can read this, okay? The tower moment is always one of, you know, breaking down to break through. It is the crumbling of the old way of being to allow the new. The old way of being, this old black structure, man-made, walking through into the light, into the bounty of the earth herself, okay? So, the other part of this is with his, which direction leads him to the strongest bond with his soul tribe? Is his soul tribe his biological family? Or is it the people that would be of service to him in DC if he became president of the United States? Okay, so where, it's like, where is the soul tribe? I'm feeling there's something about the expectations that he's had about becoming president of the United States are crumbling right now. And that doesn't mean he's not going to win. That just means what he was expecting is not happening. And things in his personal life or in his soul lineages are stepping forward and they're taking much more importance. You know, I have, like I said yesterday, I'm just getting a lot of environmental, a lot of earth energy with Joe Biden. Interesting, he's in the south, which is the fire element, which is the divine masculine. And, but I'm getting all of this earth energy. And also too, the south represents like teenagers, you know, adolescence, and the fire element, adolescence, passion. And so I feel this is part of what is going on in this tower moment for Joe Biden is what's really lighting you up? Are you really that passionate about, is your soul that passionate? This is the question. Your ego loves the title, maybe, but is your soul passionate about undertaking this? Or would you rather be utilizing this time with your soul tribe, with those who mean the most to you? Okay. Whew. We're going to get a clarifying card. Oh, this one just came right out. Oh, look at this community. That is that's the soul tribe again. There is a decision that's going on right about now with Joe Biden that I'm feeling. That is it about where's the soul tribe? Is my soul tribe? Is my community? Are those that I can really be of service to at the highest potential? At the absolute highest potential, in the service of love, unconditional love. Are they the citizenry of the United States, and then of course all of humanity across the globe, or are they within my personal life? Yesterday we had cards coming up around both of their mental, you know, that they're both having some mental, not mental problems, but just like, one was like deception under Donald Trump, and then Joe Biden had anxiety. And so this a little bit of mental turmoil is part of what's is still carrying over today. And it looks like, you know, now that like the energy of the big day has faded, and we're still in this place of indecisiveness here in the States. They're still counting. I feel like there's a lot of more contemplation going on within each of these individuals. Okay, and then overall, I'm just going to pull one quick card for the election because we're already at 20 minutes. So, overall card for the election. Whoa. Okay. Oh! I love this. Play. So, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Okay. I know this is, some people are not going to like this message. I feel like this is a message for all of us. For all of us, all the citizens of the United States, all of humanity. It's like, ultimately, guess what? This is all part of the grand divine plan. We've all come to the Aquarian age to be celebrating and having fun in this cosmic party of transformation at its highest level, welcoming in this golden age. If I had to do a really quick selection, I'm still seeing that Donald Trump's energies are a little bit stronger today. I do feel that, I just feel they're a little stronger today. I do feel the gap has narrowed a little bit, though, between the two of them, energy-wise, from what I'm picking up from what has come through. Okay, super quick. If you like this, please give me a thumbs up. This is a new genre for me. So give me a thumbs up if you liked it, to let me know if you want me to continue. The other thing is, share it. Share it. And I'm sending everybody so many blessings. I may be back tomorrow. We'll see. Okay, it is about, probably about a little bit before 4, 10 to 4 Eastern Standard Time. Okay, New York. Love you all.